لحاظ عاطفی به من وابسته است. خودش نمیخواد بگه.
خودش نمیفهمه.
چرا میگی؟
Cinema takes different forms within the context of each culture. Movies often evoke some of the most important issues of society, then bring them to light using impeccable storytelling. It is the job of the director to tell the story in the most captivating way. We have selected a short list of the top 10 best directors who tell the real story of the Middle East. At number 10, HANY Abu-ASSAD. HANY Abu-ASSAD is a Dutch-Palestinian film director who explores the borders between human relationships. Abu-ASSAD was born and raised in Nazareth, the historic birthplace of Jesus Christ. A skilled engineer with a degree in aerodynamics, he became obsessed with filmmaking after watching fellow Palestinian filmmaker Michael Khalifi. His first notable film, 2006's Paradise Now, focuses on two childhood friends who are recruited for a suicide bombing in Tel Aviv. The film won the Golden Globe Award for Best Foreign Language Film, receiving an Oscar nomination in the same category. His 2013 film, Omar, tells the story of a young Palestinian freedom fighter who agrees to work as an informant after he's tricked into an admission of guilt for the killing of an Israeli soldier. The movie won the jury prize at the 2013 Cannes Film Festival. At number 9, NAJI Abu Nawar. The British-Jordanian director, writer, and producer portrays Middle Eastern history like no other, giving the audience a fresh take through the eyes of locals. He also commonly explores themes of innocence and fate. It was his 2014 film Thebe that launched him onto the international stage. The movie tells the story of a young Bedouin boy experiencing a greatly hastened coming of age during the regionally divisive World War I, as he tries to get on board of a perilous desert journey to guide a British officer to his secret destination. The film received widespread acclaim and recognition, including winning the BAFTA Award for Outstanding Debut by a British writer, director, or producer at the 2016 British Academy Film Awards, as well as the nominations for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 2016 Academy Awards. At number 8, RAKHSHAN BANIETEMAD. BANIETEMAD is commonly known as the First Lady of Iranian cinema. This is not only a reference to her eminence as a filmmaker, but also her ability to merge politics and family in her work. One of her earliest works, 1992's Nargis, is about a complicated love triangle between Adel, a petty criminal, his wife and partner in crime, and a woman who wants to help Adel change his ways. The film earned BANIETEMAD the Best Director Award at the Fajr Film Festival. She became the first female to win the award. Her next movie, 1995's The Blue Whale, features an elderly farmer who, after his wife's death, falls in love with one of his workers, endangering his relationship with his daughters and in-laws. The film won her the Bronze Leopard Award at the 1995 Locarno Film Festival. At number 7, ELIA SULEIMAN. ELIA SULEIMAN is an award-winning director, writer, and actor who often explores subjects related to national identity and the difficulties that come from conflicting cultures. He made his directorial debut with 1996's Chronicle of a Disappearance. The movie tells the story of a Palestinian filmmaker who documents the loss of national identity in Israel's Arab population. The film won the Best First Film Prize at the 1996 Venice Film Festival. He earned further international fame with 2002's Divine Intervention, a romantic drama showing the ugliness of war experienced by two lovers separated by a checkpoint. The film earned Suleyman the Jury Prize Award at the 2002 Cannes Film Festival. His most recent work, The Time That Remains, earned him the Black Pearl Prize for the Best Middle Eastern Narrative Film at the Middle Eastern Film Festival in Abu Dhabi in 2009. At number 6, BAHMAN GHOBADI. GHOBADI tends to feature mostly non-professional actors and narrate stories from their actual lives, creating what are known as semi-biographies. One of his earliest projects, 1999's Life in Fog, has been known as probably the most famous short film ever to be made in Iran. The Kurdish director was noticed internationally in 2000 after directing his first movie, A Time for Drunken Horses. The story follows several young Iranian Kurdish siblings trying to save their youngest from a fatal illness. The film won the Camara d'Or Award at the 2000 Cannes Film Festival. His 2004 drama, Turtles Can Fly, is set near the Iraqi-Turkish border on the eve of the American invasion, in which a group of young children gauge and await their fate. The film was an international sensation, earning the Silver Hugo at the Chicago International Film Festival and the Crystal Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival. His latest film, 2009's No One Knows About Persian Cats, explores Tehran's underground rock scene. At number 5, ASGHAR Farhadi. Farhadi is fond of exploring the depths and complications of everyday relationships and themes of trust in Iran in an evocative way. His movies star well-known actors, especially the women who all have a special role in Farhadi's movies. Farhadi made his first film, Dancing in the Dust, in 2003. The film follows a young couple who fall onto hard times due to outstanding debts. But it wasn't until Farhadi's fourth film, 2009's About Ellie, that turned him into a household name. The film follows the mysterious disappearance of a kindergarten teacher during a picnic in the north of Iran and is followed by a series of misadventures for her fellow travelers. The film earned Farhadi the Silver Bear for the Best Director at the 59th Berlin Film Festival. Farhadi is probably the most recognized Iranian director due to his 2 Academy Awards. His recognition came thanks to his 2 outstanding dramas, A Separation, about the complexities of family life in modern Iran, and The Salesman, depicting life from the perspective of a victim of sexual assault. At number 4, Nadine LABAKI. Nadine LABAKI has gained global acclaim for her ability to shed light on the plight of refugees and the oppressed, particularly children. The messages in her visionary films are strengthened with direct action through the work of her Capernaum Association. Her first feature film, 2007's Caramel, in which she also acts herself, is a romantic comedy centered on the daily lives of 5 Lebanese women living in Beirut. The film earned her multiple international award nominations. She directed and starred in her own movie 4 years later, this time in 2011's Where Do We Go Now? The film is about a group of Lebanese women trying to ease religious tension between Christians and Muslims in their village. Her latest film, 2008's Capernaum, earned her the Grand Jury Prize at the 2018 Cannes Film Festival. The film follows the story of Zayn, a 12-year-old Lebanese boy who sues his parents for the crime of giving him life. The film was also nominated for the BAFTAs, the Golden Globes, Academy Awards, and the French Césars. At number 3, DARIUSH MEHRJUI. MEHRJUI is one of the most influential Iranian directors within the past 50 years. Along with a few other notable directors, MEHRJUI helped shape Iran's cinematic industry following the country's 1979 revolution. His work is often placed within the same category as those of David Lynch and Stanley Kubrick. His directorial debut came with 1967's Diamond 33, a spy thriller that was meant to replicate one of the most talked about series of the time, James Bond. However, it was his 1969 masterpiece, The Cow, that earned him cinematic and international acclaim. The film follows Masht Hassan, a peasant in an isolated village in southern Iran whose only belonging is his beloved cow. Upon finding that his cow has gone missing, Masht Hassan slowly starts to lose his sanity, believing that he himself has become the cow. The film is considered to be the first film of the Iranian New Wave movement of the 70s. The Cow won the International Critics Award at the Venice Film Festival, and later that year, the Best Actor Award at the Chicago International Film Festival. At number 2, Nuri Bilge Ceylan. A Turkish director, photographer, screenwriter, and actor, Ceylan's films deal with the estrangement of the individual, existentialism, the monotony of human lives, and the details of everyday life. Nuri Ceylan is known for filming his protagonists from behind, which, in his view, leaves the audiences to speculate on the brooding emotions of characters whose faces are obscured. His first international recognition came in 2014 with Winter Sleep, the story of a hotel owner and landlord in a remote Turkish village who has to deal with conflicts within his family and a tenant behind on his rent. The film earned him the Palme d'Or at the 2014 Cannes Film Festival. In his Provincial Trilogy series, Jaeon took on just about every technical role himself, including cinematography, sound design, production, editing, writing, and of course, directing. The first film, 1997's The Small Town, tells the story of a family living in a small godforsaken town in Turkey, seen through the eyes of children, and dealing with the growing complexity when one becomes an adult. The second film, 1999's Clouds of May, follows self-proclaimed movie director Muzaffer, who goes back to his hometown to make a movie using a cast of local people. The final film in the trilogy, 2002's Uzak, is about a photographer's existential crisis following his wife's departure. 2002's Uzak won the Grand Prix and Best Actor for both leading roles at the 2003 Cannes Film Festival, along with more than 45 other awards, including 23 international prizes, and became the most awarded film in the history of Turkish cinema. And at number 1, ABBAS KIAROSTAMI. Director, screenwriter, photographer, painter, poet, and producer, ABBAS KIAROSTAMI was a true Renaissance man. KIAROSTAMI is well known for his artistic use of poetic dialogue and allegorical storytelling dealing with political and philosophical issues. He produced over 40 films during his life, all of which received international acclaim. He was awarded the Palme d'Or for 1997's Taste of Cherry at the Cannes Film Festival. The film follows the struggle of a man trying to end his own life. KIAROSTAMI became the first Iranian director to ever win this prestigious award. 3 of his most famous films, 1987's Where is the Friend's Home, which follows life from the perspective of a village child, 1990's Close Up, which follows the real-life con and ensuing court case, and 1999's The Wind Will Carry Us, about the cultural impacts of urbanization, were ranked among the 100 best foreign films in a 2018 critics poll by the BBC Culture. KIAROSTAMI made his films all across the world, including 2010's Certified Copy, which was filmed in France, and 2012's Like Someone in Love, which was filmed and produced in Japan. We hope you liked this video. If you'd like to know more about unique local cultures, traditions, and people, you came to the right place. Give our channel a subscribe and smash the like button below to be updated with everything you want to know about unique local cultures. As always, let us know what you thought about this video in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.